Your children are making promises and obligations to a false sovereign. Pledge of Allegiance. This is on my whiteboard. I created this. Pledge is a solemn binding promise to do, give, or refrain from doing something. Something given or held as security to guarantee payment of a debt or fulfillment of an obligation. Pledge is to devote and promise. That's what your children are doing every rising when they go to school. Allegiance. They are pledging to an allegiance. Allegiance is an allege. Allege is a lord or sovereign. This is what they're doing every rising. They're making obligations to a false sovereign. What you have to understand is they came over here. We already had our nation, our sovereign. We already had everything. They came over here and took it and put them in front of it. Now your children are giving power to them so they could continue to hold the power over our sovereign, over our nation, over us. This is real. It's trickery, is what it is. It's trickery. Silent weapons for quiet wars is real. You must know what you're fighting and who you're fighting in order to win. And guess what? You're fighting your bloodline. You're fighting your bloodline when you are sending your children to pledge, to make a promise and an obligation to a false sovereign. But we're fighting our bloodline. Make it make sense. Divine and conquer is real. Silent weapons for quiet wars is real. They don't need to come over here with these. They don't need that. No. Come over here for this. This is the most powerful thing. And our children hold all the power. This is why they have the children every rising doing these contracts, binding these contracts when they stand in front of that flag. They're binding the contract, the obligation. They're not pushing my videos, but I'm gonna continue to keep pushing, putting videos out because I'm not talking about their agenda. Their agenda is right now is a whole bunch of stuff on us to make us look like we the victims. Like they can easily just do whatever they want with us. That's what it looks like. And we're just crying and fearful and angry and infuriated and frustrated with a certain group of people. It's all done by design. They've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But what you don't understand behind the curtain is the person that look like us. And I say that to say this because if you look at your bloodline, if you really know who your bloodline is and how corrupted it is, and that's true, I'm not gonna really get into that. But I did a story on my live. I'm gonna put my live on YouTube about my grandfather, my uncle, and my cousin, and my grandfather's brothers. How they all passed in September. All of them. It's rituals going on through the bloodline, with your bloodline. And that's real. But I'm telling y'all, your children are making promises and obligations to a false sovereign to keep them people in power. And it's being done August through May, every year, Monday through Friday. This is real. Love y'all. Peace.